Hello, hello, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XI. So today, the Nomad Moogle Bonanza rewards kicked off, and I didn't even have any of the winning numbers in any winning combination. So I got Bonanza Biscuits, and when you eat one, apparently it turns you into a giant Moogle. Go figure. Kind of look like Rico Kuppenreich, but we don't got cool sunglasses. Anyway, we're gonna go continue on to do things, stuff and things. Such as more Wings of the Goddess. And it'll probably be another short hour-ish one, because frankly, as much as I like Lilisette, since there's not a lot of action going on, and it's just like retreading her memories, I find this part kind of boring on a replay. The very first time I ever did this, I did not find it boring. I was like, oh my god, I gotta help get Lilisette back to life. I gotta do everything in my power to save that beautiful woman. But now I'm just sort of like, I know I succeed, so, you know, whatever. Sorry if you're, like, spoiled by that, but I mean, come on. Come on. Did you really think we were gonna lose our hot half-elf babe? But anyway, last time, you know, we put our Philosopher's Stone in the Fey Blossoms, and supposedly that will make it so that we can make love in the club, if the game would ever let me ride my shit. Okay, let's see. I don't know, we want to go south. Yeah, I've never had good luck with the Moogle Bonanza. It's something they started doing... I want to say they started doing Mog Bonanza in 2007? Because I know that one of my Link Shell leaders, he won it when I was in, I think, Vanguard Link Shell, and it was like before I went to college, I think. Because it was definitely before I got kicked out. But, he used whatever he won with the Mog Bonanza, which I think was a free 10,000 piece or something. He used it to finish his Aegis. Or maybe it was he won rank 3 prize and got a Hot Eclair for free, which would normally only come from Chimera. I don't really remember. I just know that everyone else seemed to be capable of winning the fucking thing, and the most I ever won was like, oh, you matched one number, congratulations. And originally the Moogle Bonanza was like, you pay 10,000 gil per marble and you can buy up to 10 marbles. So you have, you know, you pay 100,000 gil and you have, 10 chances to win in some way. And I really have no idea how, like, everyone I seem to know seemed to be able to at least get the third highest prize. And it's the same exact thing with this Nomad Bonanza. Like, I mean, you buy less pearls and there's less numbers involved. It's each pearl costs 200,000 gil, which is nothing these days. And the prizes are radically different. There's like these special Moogle weapons that are like have these weird, unique effects. And I go to the auction house website that I moderate, and I see, oh snap! Like, there's like a whole page of people being like, oh yeah, I won the rank 3 prize. Oh yeah, I won the rank 2 prize, and a couple guys being like, oh, I won rank 1. I don't know what to get. And it's just like, how did you pick the right number? I've never won a lottery really in my life. Not even a meaningless one. But oh well. I don't mind having to work for my shit, I guess. It would just be kind of nice though to luck out for once. Although I suppose I used up all my luck in real life probably by scoring a super hot girlfriend that lives only 5 houses away from me. Which I met her at work, like back 4 years ago, and didn't realize she lived 5 houses down from me until we met at work. And we both are so shut in that we concluded that if we had not met at the workplace, we would have never met. Kind of wild. Well, life has a funny way of working out, I guess. An object beneath the surface gives off a faint shimmering light. So she tried this too, huh? Of course she would have. Huh. I wonder why she didn't have us help her with this. If she did this. Of course, maybe this is the first thing she tried and it didn't work. Face Stone. A knight immersed in the pristine waters of the Face Spring has imbued your Philosopher's Stone with counter-curse properties, hopefully. Oh, look at how fucking pretty Witchfire Glen looks at nighttime. They needed more areas like this in this game. They really did. Anyway. We've got to go to Sandioria S now. I believe it's Sandioria S. Let me just double check so I don't go to the wrong place again. Yep. We've got to talk to Rustin. Or Rustigne, or how he says his French-ass name. Yeah, for a time though, the Moogle Bonanza wasn't worth winning anyway. There was like a couple of Moogle Bonanzas I remember where like the rank 1 prizes were not very good. They were like, I mean, they were still really good, mind you, just like if you didn't have an interest in them, you probably wouldn't care too much. Like, for a few years, I think they kept putting the riddle and stuff like that from H&M's in the rank 1 prizes. And it was like, why would you ever choose those over, like, the relic currency or the relic or whatever? Because there was a few years where they started, I think at the beginning of the 2010s, where they just started straight up, if you won rank 1 Mog Bonanza, you could just straight up grab a relic weapon that was already fully made. But I'd have to go look through, like, I'm sure you can find it on BG Wiki, the prizes and amount of winners in every single Moogle Bonanza in the past. I don't know when they started the Nomad Moogle Bonanza, but I sure do know that I'm never going to win any of them. But I'll play them anyway. The real prize was getting my inventory spaces back. What have we here? Halt. Beyond here lies northern Sandioria and Chateau d'Oragil, the residence of His Majesty King Destin. Only authorized personnel may enter. If you haven't business here, be gone. I've brought medicine to give to Sir Ragelease. Sir Ragelease is in the midst of convalescence. I have strict orders to allow none to disturb his rest. But this medicine might well cure him of his illness. I beg of you, sir, please allow me to pass. Orders are orders. I must ask you to remove... What be the source of this commotion? For a moment I thought the pigmen had yet again reached our walls. Apologies, Sir Vestale. The lass here demands to see Sir Ragelease and is being most stubborn about it. Well, if it isn't young Lilisette who so staunchly fought beside us in Laval, I had not imagined to have the pleasure again so soon. Pleasure's all mine, sir. This young lady happens to be a most dear friend of Sir Ragelease. It would be all the better for her visit, I promise you. Allow her to pass, I say. As you will, sir. I've been told that Portia, too, has recently arrived to give comfort to her recuperating friend. It is times like this I wish we were that I took the battle wound. Haha! Now off you go, then. 'Twould not do to make the poor man wait. You have my gratitude, sir. Sir Ragelease! Lilisette, why, you're all flushed. Upon what storm did you ride to come here? Sir Ragelease, please drink this. And what might this be, pray? It's an infusion, one that might heal your affliction. Please, sir, you must try it. If it please, my lady, then I am powerless to do elsewise. How do you feel? Does the pain ail you still? Sir Ragelease. I shall be fine. My thanks, Lilisette. The knowledge alone that your thoughts are with me lends me strength. Rest assured, a little scratch such as this shall not bedevil me long. Be not discouraged now. Together we'll surely get through this trying time. Portia! What the? As I was saying, only those with pertinent documentation may pass. That medicine, mayhap I can keep it in your stead. Sir Ragelease, I fear, will be absent from the chateau for a time. Upon his return, however, I shall see it is delivered to his hands. Alright, we got another large memory fragment. The fragment of Lilisette's memory you obtained in past southern Sandioria, born of a daughter's desire to save her father from the jaws of death. It emanates an aura of hope and sorrow. Alright. We're gonna have to get some other items now for this next quest we gotta do for Memory Fragment. Hopefully the auction house will have what we need, or we can get it from other places. I might go check the cooking guild first. It seems to be mostly cooking ingredients. We've got to get 2 more large fragments to complete the mission. And what we need is rice vinegar, ground wasabi, and holy basil. Or basil, if you're British. Okay, there's the holy basil. Just need some ground wasabi and rice vinegar. See, apple vinegar. Let's see, rice vinegar. Maybe the other. There's the ground wasabi. Where to get rice vinegar, yeah. Well, look it up real quick. It's not that difficult. See, a mouse, a Sanda, and Lower Juno, or Susurune and Nashmao. Since we have teleportation, we can just go to Nashmao. I mean, it looks like it's cheaper in Nashmao. Which, I mean, we're not really hassling over money, but, you know, I just might as well, right? So... Man, it's only 4 in the afternoon and I'm yawning like crazy. It's the curse of recording, I tell you. The second I start recording, it's either sneezing or yawning. Which is hilarious because I actually love doing this. It's very fun for me. I love the fact that, 1, I'm playing Final Fantasy XI, and 2, I'm, oh man, we could have gotten all 3 here in Nashmouth. If I'd known that, I wouldn't have bothered with the cooking guild. Huh. No, whatever. But yeah. Doing these recordings is like half of how I spend my free time when I'm off work now. The other half is basically spent with Sarah. Okay, actually, we want to take the book. We want to go to Battalion Downs S. So we want the Norval in front, I believe. Yep. Swing. And then we've got to zone into the Jugner Forest, but then zone back into the Battalion Downs. I'm guessing we'll get context for why we're having to do this from the cutscenes themselves. And again, this is kind of like a quest line with no real direction. Like nobody told us like, oh yeah, you know, like we walked into San Dioria and that got us on our first one. But we did the 3 quests there and it was like, okay, that was all pretty straightforward ish. But you know, that would have been, you know, to figure that out on your own, you would have had to just go around talking to people until stuff happened. You could easily, if you didn't look this stuff up, you could easily spend hours just traipsing about trying to figure out what to do. And back in the day, people would like data mine this shit and like had it on the sites just as soon as it came out. Hurry, Portia, this way. Lilisette, it's bad enough that we skip lessons, but to come all the way to Juneau without Master Mayakov's leave. Sheesh. Are you still going on about that? Doesn't it bother you that something unsavory might develop between those two? Well, Of course it bothers you, and that's why we're doing this. Come on, we're almost there. Lilisette, wait! Okay, so now we've got to go to Saramou Champagne. And honestly, since the campaign battle music's not playing, I'm just gonna run on foot to hear some of this lovely zone music. I'll probably shut up for a minute here. Son of a bitch! At this rate, I'm gonna have to just do a fucking video where I like edit together all the fucking zone music. Although actually you can just go find it all on YouTube already, so you don't need me to do that. It's just it's irritating, that's all. I don't remember those opening automatically in the past. It's interesting. Okay, we'll hop off our mount for a second here, in case the next area doesn't have a campaign battle going. Okay, maybe we'll get to hear the entirety of this song now. Don't you like the small detail that when you cast Sneak on yourself, you can't hear your footsteps? I do. I could almost listen to it all day. Yeah, the nostalgia's hitting me pretty hard when I actually get to hear the zone music. It's kind of like stopping to smell the flowers now, because, like, your mount music overrides everything and is the fastest way to travel if you're not just teleporting. So, like, I'm sure there's people who've just kind of forgotten what some of the zone's music sounds like. Oh, it's you. I see you're without your companions today. No, wait, as I recall, you've always traveled alone, but never mind that. The Allied forces continue its desperate struggle in the Northlands. Only the Knights of the Red Rose remain garrisoned here. You are free to proceed, should you have business with them. You partook in Operation Snowstorm, did you not? Oh, she's a hottie. Such a promising strategy should fail so spectacularly was a grave disappointment to us all. There's none more so than Sir Noel Lurie, though she shall not admit it. Sir Ragelisa's dismissal came as a personal blow. Yet the war rages on, concerning itself not with matters of the heart. 'Tis all we can do to stay focused on our objectives. Is that Chimney? Chameen. I'm gonna go with Chameen. This is Chameen, over. 'Tis I, Noel Lurie. I require that a batch of Marshal rice balls be brought to Battaglia Downs, post haste. They shall be delivered at once, sir. 'Tis highly uncharacteristic of the captain not to strike out amply supplied. Truly, the matter of Sir Regilis must weigh heavily upon her mind. We, the Knights of the Red Rose, never leave base without the rice balls, you see. It would be no exaggeration to call them the beating heart of our rations. The key ingredient, an especially prepared hot relish with a raging fire in one's belly, granting the resilience of 1,000 thorned roses. This recalls to mind at the time Captain Noylery first sent for additional rice balls earlier in the war. Upon my arrival at the encampment, however, she vehemently insisted she had made no such request. She sent me back to base, but not before reprimanding me for my indiscretion, with enough choice words to gag a kubu. There'll not be a repeat of that episode, surely. Now then, where did I put that relish? Curses, of all the time to be exhausted of our supply. Loath as I am to ask you of this, we urgently require a pot of martial relish. In the Von Curl Inlet there resides a goblin named Lilisette. Bring her a bottle of rice vinegar, a jar of ground wasabi, and a sprig of holy basil, and she will concoct the relish for you. Do make all haste, I shall remain here to prepare the rice balls in the meantime. Okie dokie. Alright, so now we've got to go places. And, it's going to be a skip and a hop and a jump to Lilisette, so that's what we're going to do. Just running around. I think the book warp will be the fastest way to get there. And for whatever reason, it's in the Durfland front. Despite the fact that it's closer to Norvalen. By a lot. I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, lead box is at J6, and we are at E7. Oh yeah, it's on the other side. That's right, that's right. Okay, well, on to our trusty mount. Goliath Beetle. Seems kind of weird to intersperse like level 68 gnolls or whatever with, I guess, level 50 something beetles. I don't remember the exact level difference something has to be for it to become too weak to be worthwhile. I think it's 20 levels or more from your actual level, and then once you get to item level, there's like a caveat, like they introduced the extremely, incredibly easy prey or whatever concept to, because you're still going to get XP due to your physical level only being 99, but because of your item level or something like that, the game treats you as if you're 119, sort of. I don't know, it's weird. And now there's master levels, which become your physical level. And I'm still confused about exactly how that works in comparison with having item level gear. I'm kind of wondering if master levels overwrite item levels. I don't think they do, but I don't know. I don't actually know. So I mean, like, even if they do, the item level gear is still the best statistically, like the best gear you could wear statistically. But it would mean that if they did, that you could potentially use gear that's not item level if it had a good enough effect at master level, but I'd have to look it up to see if it's like that or not, which I don't think it is. I'm sure I would have read more about it if it was. Hey there, baby. I want you to have some ricey rice type stuff. Make me relish. What's that? You want Lita here to fix you up with a pot of martial relish? Alrighty then, you wait here like a good little boy. It'll be ready in a jiffy. The item I requested, is it ready? The voicelator, you mean? But of course. Lita never misses a deadline, you know. With this little gizmo in hand. Eh? Did I make a voicelator, you ask? For a red-headed lass who answers to the name Lilisette? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Lita's a goblin on high demand, you know. I got so many customers, it's hard to remember them all. Add a pinch of this if you're having a good time, and a dash of that if you know you feel fine. Garbage to the front, haha, and simmer down. It's ready and worth the wait, no doubt. Take it and clear some space for my other customers. Pot of martial relish. Irresistibly tasty hot relish made from an age-old recipe said to grant the resilience of 1,000 thorned roses. Okie day. Let's see. What's the fastest way back? It's probably to mount up and go to the campaign NPC, because I'm not going to wait for 4.5 minutes on the freaking warped ring. Although, come to think of it, wait a minute, I've got the 4th staff, which is only 30-second wait. So that would take us back, and we wouldn't have to talk to anyone. Well, when I say take us back, I just mean to, Bastock S. Yay, we did it! Still can't believe I have multiple relic weapons. Time for crab. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Huh. Huh. Wonder if they took this region. Oh, the Beastmen do own this region. So it's a campaign battle for us to try to take it back from them. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, it's you. I see you've procured the requested pot of martial relish. You may proceed. Here you go, Hottie. You want to have a quickie after you make those rice balls? Testing, testing. Jameen, do you read? Sir Nolluri, how might I serve you? I require a batch of martial rice balls to be brought to Battalion Downs without delay. They shall be delivered at once, sir. Just as I planned. What? It was a girl named Lilisette, you claim, who requested the rice balls the first time? Now that you mention it, the captain's voice did strike me as odd that day, though such a thing isn't altogether unusual when communicating via link pearl, to be sure. Oh, this so-called Lilisette, however, I have no knowledge. I would know more of this prankster, but I must needs attend my captain. By your leave. Okay, so now we've got to go to Battalion Downs again, but we have to zone into it from Rolandberry Fields, so... More running! Or at least mount riding. Well, let's just see. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it all the way to the bank. Alright, let's see what memory seeding we get this time. Had only our rations held out, these Scalfiends would not harrow us, so... Where's that Jameen? It's long past time for you to arrive with the rice ball. It appears the beastmen have yet to pass through here. Aye, I would concur. Sir Ragelis, pray forgive my forthrightness, but the moment seizes me, and I must speak my mind. Oft have I dreamed of the pleasure of your exclusive company, that we're on a peril-fraught mission serves only to stoke the fires of my... Aye, 'tis a strange coincidence, is it not? That we should find ourselves utterly alone, with not a single underling in sight. Sir Ragelis. Sir Nolluri. Jameen, what's the meaning of this intrusion? I mean, at whose command are you here? I bring the batch of martial rice balls as per your request, sir. As per my request, you say. What are our unit's words, pray tell? That would be march not without martial rice balls, sir. Do you mean to imply, then, that I, of all people, have been remiss in keeping true to our most sacred motto? I would not dream of it, sir. It's just that but moments ago... Lilisette, where have you gone, Lilisette? Portia, is it truly you? Sir Ragelis! But, my lady, why do I find you here? You see, Sir Nolillery, I, brought the martial rice balls as bait, sir. You did request them, I hope? No mistake about it. I was under the impression, however, that they would arrive a deal sooner. At once were the words you used, were they not? They were, sir. On account of your tardiness, the Red Roses were left with no recourse but to fight the enemy on empty stomachs. Your peers shan't look too kindly upon this. Do not doubt it. Forgive me, sir. Our supply of relish had been exhausted, and... Spare me your excuses. Be reminded this isn't the first time you've vexed me in matters pertaining to rice balls. What manner of punishment would be apt to mend you of your chronic untimeliness, I wonder? Punishment? Mercy, Sir Nolillery! Alright. Fragment of Lilisette's memory you obtained in past Medallia Downs. Recollection of Lilisette's escapades as matchmaker for Ragelis and Portia. It emanates a bittersweet aura. Okay, so we've got to go to Bastok. Bastok S, exactly. But we have to zone in there from North Gustaberg S, so we're going to need to take a different route. Oh, I guess we don't have to necessarily take a different route. We just gotta... I guess the book warp would be faster than, like, running out to the Maw and whatnot. Gustaberg front, please. Swing. I guess we can grab Sigil again while we're at it, because why not? Yeah, maybe some more sprinter shoes. Or wait, I guess he also sells sprinter shoes. And maybe a scroll of instant retrace couldn't hurt. Yeah, let me out of here. I'm gonna come right back in for a cutscene. Bingo bango, swingo swango. So is she here to see calm wind, or is she here to apply to Bastok's army? I mean... What is Lilisette doing in Bastok? Yeah. I do not remember her coming to Bastok at all. Okay, so we gotta talk to Adelbrecht at E8. Yeah, that's the sign-up guy that we signed up with. Looking for a half-elf and half-human lass with a shock of red hair, eh? Sorry, but I've seen no one around here fitting that description. My records show that the man you mentioned, Calm Wind, is indeed an active member of the 7th Cohort. Furnish me with a letter of introduction signed in his name, and we'll get you started on the aptitude test. You need a signed letter from Calm Wind? You see, I have reasons to keep my induction a secret from him. Sorry, but your personal circumstances are none of my concern. If you can't provide the requested documentation, I'll have to see you off. Aww. What brings you here, little lady? Got a mind to join my jovial bands of misfits, eh? Be all you can be. Just happens that I got this one task that wants for doing. One of our men, Gebhardt's his name, is posted in North Gustavsburg at a watchtower named Eduard. Silly name, I know. The deal is, we need supplies delivered there. Would you be up for it? But sir, that's the aptitude test. I think I can run my own test, soldier. So what if we let her have a shot? It's no skin off our noses. We can worry about trivial details later. Off you go with these here supplies, little lady. We're counting on you. So thank you for the opportunity, sir. I promise to be equal to the task. Like I said, I haven't seen her around here. If she ever comes by, though, I'll be sure to let you know. Alright, so now we gotta go to actually three locations in North Gustavsburg. And then back to Adelbrecht. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Across the bridge. Hell yeah. Ooh, no campaign battle going on, so we get to hear the music. Aw, yeah. What's the game that makes nostalgia hit you hard? I mean, I'm sure if you're watching this, it's probably 11's probably in the top contender, but it's not the only game that's super nostalgic. I find myself frequently getting nostalgic for games and playing old games. Maybe I should sneak an invisible up, so I'm not on a mount. Just in case these bozo goblins get the idea that they should aggro me. I thought the, Gotta remember where the ramp up to the next level is. We don't gotta go to the top, we just gotta go to, I think the tower on the second level. Although maybe it's not even on the second level. Maybe it's that tower up there. My gosh, is it time already for rations? Oh, an unrelated matter, my mistake. Do you want to know if a red-haired dancer lass brought us a surprise recently? Sounds like a delivery service made in heaven, if you ask me. As such, I'm as disappointed as you to answer in the negative. Finally, the rations. The beast's been constantly harrying our supply routes. The men and I didn't know when we'd see our next fairy apple. Speaking of supply routes, you hear if those documents got to Benedict Watchtower? What's the matter, man? The documents, they've fallen into enemy hands. What in the world has happened? A party of turtlebacks ambushed the unit transporting the President's communication. Those accursed Quadav went so far as to set up a trap. Do we know where they're headed? Nary a clue was left on the scene, but the bunch over at Benedict are gathering intel as we speak. The goddess be good. Should the contents of the missive be made public knowledge? Well, there's no reason for you to get involved in this mess, lass. My thanks again for the supplies. I'll see to it that word of your service reaches Centurion Edelbrecht. Huh? Was that what they call an out-of-body experience? Anyway, as I was saying, no red-haired dancer lass has brought us supplies, more is the pity. now we gotta go to Roderick at E11. So that's the same tower we had to go to visit Zaid in jail. I don't know why I can never remember that the path down is like way further south than the river. Kind of makes me wonder what happened to that path. Because it's not there in the modern era. There's been no word from the unit dispatched to the northeast to retrieve the missive, and permission has only just come down to send the second unit to the Quado's western camp. Blast! In time it'll take to ready our troops, the enemy will be long gone. The Republican army seems to be in quite a bind right now. Not enough hands to go around, it seems. camp locator due west, was it? What? A dancer girl with fair of fire? Sad to say, but I haven't had the pleasure of seeing such a person. Dude, every Bastoker's horny for redheaded chicks. I can relate. I can relate. Okay, so now we gotta go to E7. And I would just run to hear the zone music, but we've already, like, run to hear the zone music. So, let's get up there and get this memory fragment. Or try to get this memory fragment. Alright, so examine the barricade at E7. So I'm pretty sure that's, yeah, all the way up at the Conchchat Highlands zone line. Oh look, somebody else. Oh, that's not somebody else, that's just a random wizard. It sure has. They're wearing like Morgan's robe and Marduk's pants. Not so fast. I believe you have something that doesn't belong to you. Surrender that missive this instant, or future fabulous will make you wish you did. When making up with numbers what you lack in style, I see. We're calm wind here. The whole lot of you would be canned and shipped as turtle soup in a heartbeat. Put it right there, shellbacks. Shame on you picking on a young lady on her lonesome. This makes for a far more even fight, don't you think? My thanks, lass. Were it for you, the Quado would most likely have slipped through our grasp. But no time for merriment. Doubtless, the quill pushers back at headquarters are on the edge of their seats awaiting news of the missive. Okay, so now we go back to Bastock. And I'm just gonna run over to the book and take the book warp back. I wonder what the other nation mission memory segments are like for Lilisette. I won't be able to do them because I haven't joined those other nations, so. I'm sure they involve roundalouts and Ran Amigo or whatever. They might be kind of fun. Gustenberg front, please. As I yawn into eternity. So that was your dance in circles around the morgues back in the bowels of Juno. It certainly puts things into perspective. It's very kind of you to remember, sir. Even a fool can see you've got both spirit and skill aplenty. You'd be a valuable addition to the 7th cohort, I have no doubt. But I'm afraid I can't grant your wish. What? But why? You haven't so much as said it, but your motivation for joining us is none other than to help calm wind, correct? Hit the nail smack bang on the head, did I? You and Calm Wind are close, like brother and sister. I did see you two in action back at the Doji, after all. But take my advice, if you truly have a mind to help Calm Wind, don't just go blindly follow in his footsteps. Keep to your own path and work towards becoming the person that only you can be. That's how you build the foundation for an unbeatable team. Being his close comrade, you should know better than most that what worries are wasted on Calm Wind. You might have already heard, but your friend's been leaving his positive influence all over the Republic. Even the Mithril Musketeers, the President's right arm, hold him in high esteem. That says a great deal, doesn't it? What's more, I've got this feeling. That distance, no matter how great, can never keep the two of you apart for long. So be at ease and keep walking your own path, little lady. Calm Wind's in good hands here, and that's a promise. Thank you, sir. We've obtained all of Lilissette's memory fragments. Make haste and report to Kate Sid. Okay, I guess we could do that. A fragment of Lilissette's memory you obtained in past Menadiel, born of her longing to be close to a dear friend. It emanates an aura of fondness. Dun-dun-dun. Okay. So now we're on the next mission. I believe, anyway. Which is called Forget Me Not. Go to the Walk of Echoes by going to one of the cavernous maws. Okay. Seems legit. More cutscenes. Vines covering the cavernous maw shudder violently. Calm Wind is engulfed by the cavernous maw. Calm Wind. Were you able to procure the objects we sought? The items in question? So, these are Lilissette's memories, her very essence. Grauberg, huh? That blinding column of light had almost just sent lancing down to the surface. It appears to have fallen in the vicinity of Grauberg. If this regal feline's not mistaken, my eyes saw through. Let's hasten there, comrade, and ascertain the nature of this phenomenon. Find out what's a paw. Okay. Now, supposedly, according to this wiki, we can just use that little question mark there because we have some key item that came from Rhapsodies, but I don't care about that. We were just very explicitly given a cutscene that told us to go to Grauberg, so I'm gonna go to Grauberg just to keep in line with how it was originally. Yoo-hoo, Narcissa! Kiss me and send me to Grauberg, please. By the way, we are still level 75. I still haven't had the time yet to break any caps or do anything like that. So we're gonna push forward as far as we can first, and then when we hit a roadblock, we'll do what must be done. Man, Witchfire Glen seems so much further away for some reason. Alright, Veridical Conflux. Greetings and salutations, children of Altana. Thou art most welcome to this sanctuary. Lysithia? Huh. A short time ago, a newborn soul was sent to us from the heavens above. Judging by thy concerned countenance, 'tis clear she is known to thee. Presently, a soul in sooth, your friend is vulnerable beyond mortal comprehension, and as such, even the faintest exposure to distress, rage, and sorrow, to name two common emotions, would leave her with soul-deep scars. Pray refrain from such actions as would frighten her gentle heart. Instead, give unto her the assurance that thou wouldst do her no harm. Okay, so that's... guess that means that's how we're supposed to know to take our weapons off. I mean, I still have magic. I could still kill her with Wave the Hand, so... Pray, follow me hither. It's an egg! A warm, gentle child, brimming with hope and promise. Is this... ahem. Is this Lilisette? Thy friend came to us bearing wounds enough for a dozen lifetimes of torment. My kin and I have done all we can to heal her of her hurts, yet 'tis not enough. Her full recovery wanteth for one thing, the power of the future in which she believeth. You mean the brighter future when she came, the place she calls home. When the time is ripe and all conditions are fulfilled, thy friend shall surely awaken. Conditions? Her future must needs be brought near, for only then will she be able to draw strength from it. Lilissette's future. I think I understand. Have an inkling. We have to settle the score, put fini to our foes. So it is to the crossroads of reality and time that we must return. The Walk of Echoes. But as we are, we don't stand a chance. Face insurmountable odds. Scales weigh heavily in favor of Lilith's faction. Grossly lopsided. Consequently, the power of those aligned with the dark future have burgeoned, their might surges. Unless we can shift the scale back towards our reality, regain lost ground, we can't hope to fight our foe on even terms. But how? There's nary a thing left we can do. Fresh out of options. Cobwind, I've just remembered the most important errand. Urgent business. Will you be alright in my absence? On your lonesome. Ah, but I voice a redundant concern. Worry needlessly. Knowing you for the resilient adventurer that you are, you will cope just fine. Will fare admirably. Isn't that right, Room? Coping is my middle name! Ever the dependable champion of the dawn, I see. Altana's chosen. Now then, we shall meet here again before long. Regroup. And thence we shall secure a foothold in our future and awaken Lilisette. Restore equilibrium. Go assured, friends, for my kin and I shall keep vigil over the child in thine absence. Pray take all care. May fortune smile upon thee. Alrighty then. So, now we basically have to wait a game day. And we have to farm a rare exclusive item called a punch bug. Which drops off of the quadivs in the past. And so we'll need to go to Pashow Marshlands to get that. And I'll just get that between episodes here. It's basically going to be used to get a key item that will let us enter a battlefield that we might not be able to beat at 75, but I guess we'll find out. I read a thing that said Bard could do it at 75, but I don't see what Bard would bring to the table for it that other jobs couldn't, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay safe and have a great day, and we will do more Wings to the Gods next time.